Good morning! So today I am off of work, but Emily is at work. So I'm going to take a day for myself. I haven't done that in a while. I am going to go see Pet Sematary, because I haven't seen that yet. It's been out for a few weeks, and I've been really wanting to. It's okay. It's okay. So that's what we're gonna do, and then by the time that movie's out and I get back home, Emily should be home, and then we can, I don't know, do something together, or maybe be productive. I don't know, there's still stuff to do around the house, so. Hello, little one. I don't think I will ever understand Charleston weather. For the past few weeks, it has been getting warmer and warmer, and actually started feeling like the beginning of spring and summer. And today, 60 degrees, feels like October. I just don't get it. Do you wanna know something weird about me? You know, actually, maybe it's not that weird. Maybe you guys do it too. A lot of times I will get hooked on one song. It could be any genre, any type. It gets stuck in my head for days or weeks at a time. And it's almost like a compulsive sort of thing. I have to listen to that song on repeat when I'm driving. And do you guys want to know what song that is currently? This is from the Disney parks during their Halloween events. I don't know why it randomly got stuck in my head earlier this week, and it's just, I've had to play it non-stop now. We have made it to the theater, and this looks like a very slow day, which it's not a bad thing. So I know I've talked about this before in the past when I came here, but it's fresh in my mind since I just showed you guys that piece of burned film yesterday. This is where it happened. I was a projectionist at this movie theater for 5 years, I think it was. Honestly, best job I've ever had. So, just got out of Pet Sematary. I have thoughts on that movie. So I have never seen the original one, and I've never read the book. So I only had like a very loose knowledge of the story. That movie, I wouldn't say it's scary. I wasn't scared, but it was tense. And also really sad. It takes a lot for me to cry in a movie, and this one made me cry. Not like bawling or anything, but my eyes got very watery, and I counted 3 teardrops that fell down my face. That was a good movie. I enjoyed that, and the ending was, I didn't expect the ending. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone who doesn't know the story, but I enjoyed it. I feel like I can't even enjoy that song now. I am shook. Hey kitty, I'm back. Hey, can you promise me something? Can you promise me that you'll never go evil, like the one in the movie? She's like, I won't go evil as long as you give me food. You have food. So now that I've had time for the movie to digest some, and it's not so fresh in my mind, I'm feeling pretty good today. I kind of have the motivation to be productive around the house. Emily should be home pretty soon. I know that she wanted to run to Home Depot to look for some stuff. She's actually recently gotten into a little bit of gardening and plant keeping. So I think she was wanting to look for a pot for one of her plants. So until she gets home, I might put up this curtain rod up in my office. I was just saying last night how this is one of those projects where I'm always gonna have something else to do. This room's never gonna be fully finished. And one of those things is adding curtains on this window. One, just to make it look nicer. I know the camera's like blown out right now, but it just it looks weird. Just a random window, so having curtains I think will look a little bit nicer. And I actually got blackout curtains so that if I want to do a video in here and I want to use the backdrop, I don't have to wait until nighttime. Because right now, if I try and film during the daylight, like, it doesn't have the same effect. By having the blackout curtains, I can have that effect any time of day. How many times have you guys watched me drill holes into walls at this point? Probably a lot, right? Is it getting old yet? Wow. So before I put the curtains on, I just want to make sure that this will work. I didn't take that into consideration. The clearance for the curtain rod over on this side, it's pretty much non-existent. It's like right up against the wall. But I guess that's okay. Alright, well, that's something. So obviously they are not the right size. They only had, let's see, what is this? They only had 54-inch or like 86-inch or something like that, which, I mean, that's way too long. That would go all the way to the floor. I mean, it does block out some of the light, but it's definitely not a blackout curtain like it's supposed to be. It helps on this side of the room, but not so much on that side. So, I don't know. I guess I'll just keep messing with it and figure something out. Meanwhile, Emily's home. I mentioned earlier that she's been working on, or she's been getting into like gardening and stuff. She has been buying several plants.
I don't know what the name of these are. They're just cactuses. I'm sure somebody would correct me in the comment.
They're like little succulent things.
Ignore that. That's meant to be like that. This is supposed to be lily. It looks like they were cut off because it might grow.
Yeah, when she bought that, it had 2 blooms on it, and now the blooms are over there.
That's a different one. Well, then you gotta start. Don't show that off. It's ugly. These don't matter which one to do. This one is the hibiscus. And it keeps closing. It's really annoying.
Well, it's kind of cool though. They close like when it gets dark, and then they open back up during the day.
It makes me think they're dying.
No.
It's just we don't have sun right now.
Yeah, it's shady back here, so they think it's nighttime. I guess.
Look at the cool vines.
Yeah.
Ow. These are knockout roses. And every soccer mom is like, oh my god, get knockout roses.
Looks like the stem is broken or something.
Yeah, that's the nicest one I can get though. Everything else like dead or really broken. They smell so good. They smell like candy. Like you have to sniff it hard, but they smell really good.
Do they smell good?
Yeah, I knew it smelled it.
I can't ever smell anything. I guess my nose is broken.
Oh, little paws, it's so cute. Sorry.
I haven't told you guys about the snake that was out here the other night. It was a little baby snake. It was right around there. We don't know what kind it was.
I think it was a copperhead.
Yeah, a lot of people were telling us it was like a baby copperhead, which is kind of scary. But this note is still here. Snake possibly outside, don't come out. But we were just out there. Whoa, look at all these plants. I feel like we're in the jungle.
I'm not much of a pink person, but those are nice.
Yeah, those are cool. They almost look alien.
It's cool. It makes you think of Strangerville in Sims 4 a little bit. But that's kind of nice.
Hey, do you want a Mickey Mouse bird bath in the backyard?
Yeah.
I feel like that is probably not licensed by Disney. So many plants.
This made me kind of want to get those and say, I'm gonna go water Cassandra outside.
What?
That's what they're called.
Oh. Gardening jokes. I don't get them.
Smell that one right there. Don't it?
I can't smell it.
Well, you're smelling the camera. Smell your nose.
No, I did smell it.
Did you sniff it?
Yes.
Hard? Yeah, it smells like cough drop.
I think my nose is just unable to smell flowers. Because none of them smell like anything to me. Oh look,
Yep,
they're so
listen.
tiny. Wow, for a second I was like, what are these really flat plants? Then I realized it's just a tag. Alright, Emily said she has a gardening joke for me.
Are you my white knight?
That child's very unhappy.
These are the ones that smell funny.
These remind me of like Alice in Wonderland plants for some reason.
Another crap.
So what do you need one for still? The roses?
Yeah. My mom said to get something deep.
Is this deep? That looks like the Goblet of Fire.
As much as I like black, I'm actually not looking for black pots, just something colorful.
Who are you? You look like you're holding a giant cup. Or you're a tiny person holding a regular sized cup.
It's one of those days.
Is that allowed? This is the pot that was chosen. So we did such a good job of buying a flower pot that we're treating ourselves to dinner at Outback Steakhouse.
Feels wrong, actually.
If they're open, there's caution tape everywhere. I think the bread is our favorite part of coming here. Remember that time we came here and we got like 3 or 4 things of bread by the end?
That was here?
Yeah. I always order the same thing when I'm here. I get a medium sirloin with the steakhouse mac and cheese. And then I got a half rack of ribs.
Cuban ribs. Yum. This is the blood sauce up here.
3, 2, 1.
So, back home now, and I'll be honest, I'm not happy with those. I mean, they work okay enough to block out the light, but I want something that actually like looks a lot nicer. The curtain rod is okay, but I want some nicer looking curtains that preferably don't have all these fold creases in them, and ones that actually fit the windows all the way. So I'm down here finishing up our laundry for the night, and there's something I wanted to share with you guys, and that is tonight I am doing something that I hardly ever do, and that is I'm going to bed at a normal hour. Right now it's only 10:30 at night. Emily's already asleep. My camera died in the middle of recording that clip, so I guess it's ready for bed too. But yeah, I stayed up super late recording and editing the video from yesterday, and I'm definitely feeling that lack of sleep today. So, just wanted to share that fun fact with you. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.